Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, I just want to bring you a message. I am so proud of our neighborhood that we're going to put something together. Guys, the time for talk is over. Look at social media. We're talking, we're posting, we're giving our thoughts. Guys, this is why change never happens, because all we are is talk. When are you going to put action in front of that? Well, we are. Right here in our neighborhood, we're going to put that action together. Sunday, we're going to come together as a community. We're going to come together as one, and we're going to be the example, because we all believe the time for talk is over. We're going to show up as one, and we're going to stand for each other. But you know what? We've been doing this long before this. We've been standing for each other in this neighborhood long before this. So, guys, I implore you, go to your communities and stand as one. If you have an event committee, if you have a social committee, if you have an HOA that can put events together, guys, this is the time for action. This is the time to come together as a community to be the example to the next one. Don't just sit in your homes and go, well, it's never going to change. No, it's time for us to act. And I'm not talking about violence. Guys, come together and show some love to your neighbors. There's some neighbors you may not know or ever met before that may become your best friends after this. That may become the people that your kids are around, that get to grow up around, and that relationship may span 30, 40 years because of this one day. Guys, the time for talk is over. Let's stop talking. At least let's stop posting on social media. Let's have the hard conversations. There was a beautiful video that I actually listened to. I started it in my car as I pulled out of my driveway. I put it into my cup holder and listened the entire way to work this morning as I headed down to one of our offices. It was between Stephen Furtick, Pastor Stephen Furtick, and Pastor John Gray. Guys, if you haven't looked at it or if you haven't listened to it, I implore you, go to YouTube. Those boys are talking. And it's a conversation the churches have needed to have for a long time. But it's such an uncomfortable conversation that the churches don't want to have it. And a lot of us don't want to have it either because we're afraid of saying something wrong. But this isn't the time that we're afraid of anything. This is the time where we step up, we sit next to our brothers and sisters and have these hard conversations. But you guys, conversations is one thing, but you have to be willing to listen. This isn't the time to throw your opinions out and not listen to what comes back. This is the time to have conversations that are hard, but conversations that are needed right now because, guys, we have to have those conversations with our kids coming up too. I've got a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. I'm going to have these conversations soon with them. They don't understand it right now, but you better believe I have to have it with it soon. Am I looking forward to it? No, I'm not. I'm really not. But I have to because I want to raise them well. I want them to be good people. I want them to understand and love the people they're around no matter what they look like. But guys, we have to be the example as parents. We have to be the example as Americans. We have to be the examples of people of God. Now is the time for actions. Now is the time for the hard conversations. And now is the time to love on everybody you're around. Guys, in your neighborhood, as you're walking around, wave, smile, say hello, shake somebody's hand, give them some encouragement. The time for talk is over. Let's put some action behind it. Let's put some love behind it. And let's make some real changes because, guys, if we don't make it now, it is going to continue. We can't just stay status quo anymore. It's time for action, and it's time for us to love, and it's time for us to be examples. I love y'all.